love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Stumble up, don't be scared.
Hey, everybody out there. Welcome back to the Nerd Network. It is time for our first game of D&D with the nerds. If you've never played D&D before, well, it's a bunch of adults sitting around playing make-believe. So it's normal. D&D is a fantasy RPG role-playing game. It's kind of the granddaddy of all the RPGs. And we're going to be playing D&D 5th edition 2024 rules. There's a lot of different things out there. If you have a fandom, there's an RPG for it. Everything Star Trek, Star Wars, Marvel. There's a Firefly RPG. We're going to be playing classic D&D in a classic setting. Bruckner here is going to be our dungeon master extraordinaire. He's going to tell you about the setting here in just a few moments. If you're out there watching, you got a question, throw it in the chat. We would love to interact with you, answer your questions, or, laugh at your jokes. Hopefully, funniness. All that said, I'm going to turn over to him. He's going to kind of intro the setting, and then we're going to create characters. So, off to you, sir.
The realms that you are going to enter are called the Dread Planes. Each is a world shaped not by chance, but by fear, obsession, and the sins of those that dwell within them. The lands are alive, aware, and merciless. They are cursed by the dark powers themselves, mysterious forces that twist reality to reflect the flaws of their rulers. Every dread realm has a dread lord. The rulers are not always tyrants and monsters. Some were once noble, brilliant, even kind, yet each is bound, trapped by their own obsessions, punished by the powers that be, and forced to live forever under the rules they once embraced and sought to enforce. The land itself obeys the will of its dark lord, enforcing the laws, their fears, and their compulsions. Travelers will often find the rules of the land are absolute. What you do, what you say, sometimes even what you think can have a consequence. Sometimes immediate and often terrifying. In this world, morality, law, and power are warped. Heroes and villains alike are judged not by intent, but by the unyielding rules of the land. Escape is rare, and survival demands cunning, caution, and a keen understanding of the laws that bind the realm. You'll be beginning your story in Velaskar, the City of Law. Velaskar was not built by cruelty, but by the obsession with perfection. Its streets are straight, its buildings are measured, and its citizens are bound by statutes carved into reality itself. Magic is monitored. Oaths are deadly serious. Trespassing can be instantly punished. Even a loud outburst, righteous anger, might be silenced. At the heart of the city sits the magistrate, Valor. He is the Dark Lord of Velaskar, He was once a judge devoted to fairness, a man that believed that law could create justice, but his perfectionism became a curse. He bound law itself to reality, and now he cannot change it, interpret it, or temper it. In Valiscar, the laws are absolute. There is no mercy outside of procedure. There is no justice outside of its perfection. The city itself watches you, judges you, and it'll punish you without a pause. Every step you take, every action is recorded, every word is heard, and the land is alive. The law is watching. Your actions will be judged. Valor the magistrate was not a tyrant, a warlord, or a monster. He was a judge. In life, he served as high magistrate in a prosperous city-state, and he prided himself on fairness, literacy, and codified law. He believed deeply that justice could be perfected not through mercy, not through emotion, but through precision. Where other judges would use discretion, he relied on structure. Every ruling required citing for precedent. Every punishment followed the statute to the letter. He believed that inconsistency was the root of injustice. And for a time, he was right. Crime dropped. Contracts were honored. Violence became rare. People trusted in the court more than in the sword. Valor was celebrated as being incorruptible. But the problem is that very system slowly started to erase fairness. As years passed, clever men learned how to hide cruelty behind legality. Slumlords complied with housing codes, and then families starved. Merchants obeyed contracts to exploit debt. Nobles committed atrocities through intermediaries and well-made paperwork. Every time Valor was confronted with suffering he could not legally address, he did the same thing. He wrote a new law. Each new statute closed a loophole, but each clarification removed ambiguity, and each reform made the system bigger, more complex, heavier. Justice kept becoming more heavy and less human. Eventually, Valor faced a case that broke him. A group of officials orchestrated the mass displacement of an entire district of the city. Everything was legal. Every permit filed, every tax paid, every signature valid. Thousands of people were ruined and homeless. That night, Valor was sitting there, unable to rule against the legal system. The very people throwing people out of their homes did it legally. So he rewrote the law again. And this time he did not ask for permission. He used forbidden magic to bind the law directly into reality. He carved the statutes into the arcane and branded the enforcement into the land itself. The law would act. There would be no appeals, no mercy, no discretion, only procedure. In doing so, he broke his greatest belief. That justice required interpretation went right out the window. The dark powers answered. The city did not collapse, it perfected. Walls rose where borders were unclear, streets aligned into grids, noise dampened, and magic now required a registry. Oaths themselves, when broken, could be lethal. The land itself began to enforce Valor's code. A code that believed it was manifested at this point by the lawgiver himself, one of the dark gods of these realms. The lawgiver, to be clear, is lawful, evil. The law has no room for interpretation with him. So Valor awakes every day in his courtroom. The courtroom cannot adjourn. The city has formed around him as the Dark Lord. His curse is that he must enforce the law, a law that he cannot change. He is bound by the 5 laws of Valaskar in absolution. He can't override them, he can't suspend them, and he cannot interpret them creatively. He sees injustice in every plea that comes before him. He knows exactly what statute causes it, and he cannot undo the law. He must permit it. So in Valor, every attempt at mercy that violates procedure, the domain rejects it. If he attempts to reform a law by contradicting an existing one, the magic fails. He's the final authority, and he's utterly powerless. He still hears petitions. Every day, desperate people come before him for compassion, begging for mercy. He listens. He even agrees. Yet he has to deny them because the law requires it. He never raises his voice. He never lashes out. He records every denial in perfect, beautiful handwriting. The symbol of his city is the unbalanced scale. It tips in one direction. It crushes mercy. The party exists in this territory. This is where your adventure begins. The 5 laws are public knowledge. I will give you the basics of them. The law of oath. All agreements, promises, and contracts are made through a handshake or a signed contract. Doing so seals it like an oath. If you break the oath, your hand may wither and die. The law of property. All land can be registered and properly owned. Trespassing makes you a violator of the property. Violating property rights brands you as a criminal. You will be fairy fired, sneaking on property you have no permission to be on. Measured magic. All magic cast within the domain must be licensed. To get a license, you must have a brand on your forearm. If magic is cast without a license, you will pay a fine. The law of restraint. Nobody may be restrained without the lawful authority to be so. Criminals and slavery is legal as a mind of punishment. If you break the law, you serve time. If you owe a debt, you can be indentured. Other than that, you cannot willfully imprison somebody. The law of silenced anger. You may not raise your voice, shout, or make a commotion against the public order, or you'll be silenced. These are the laws that are introduced in this territory. Everyone obeys the laws. Everyone seems accepting of their lot in life. It doesn't necessarily make it fair. And that is the setting you will be playing in. Now, who would like to make their first character?
Bro said your first character.
Wow.
Yes, because I do expect
more
at
in my
least,
back pocket over here.
I expect at least one of you to die. I'm going to be honest.
I have
Fair.
13 more in my back pocket. All of them say junior, the third,
the third, the fourth.
fifth.
The mountain of bards.
A mountain
hey.
of bodies.
Welcome, Elm. I know you came in a little bit after 9. We're just doing character creation today. Darkside Malik's up first, so we are all going to drop down below and let our DM Raibert and Malik focus on character creation. We'll see who's ever up next. So have at it, guys.
Okay. You need me to share my screen now?
If you want to, yeah, that would, so that I can see what you're doing.
Okay.
If you have any questions, I can help walk through it. The only thing I will say, so I have no restriction on your race, anything like that, your race, your class. I have no restrictions on what you want to play. But if you are not an adventuring race, if you are the most obscure, mutant ninja turtle that in a realm predominantly human or human-like, you might be slightly looked at as an extreme outsider.
Gotcha. And we are using 2024 rules, right?
Yeah, we are using the current newest setted rules. You have no weight restrictions. There will be feat restrictions. So, like, you can't take a feat that requires a high strength if you have 8 strength.
Right. Okay, so just kind of follow the prerequisites and stuff for all of that. What level are we starting at? Level 1?
You will be starting at level 1. I have a level 1 party kit that the party will be running.
Okay. I think we're going to go with a shapeshifter.
The fun part there is you could look like you're human and not be one.
Well, so not necessarily for species, for class, druid.
Oh, druid.
Druid for
that
class,
works too.
Yeah.
Yeah, changeling is one of the race options.
Yeah, so I know you said about magic having to be registered and all of that. I guess we'll kind of get into that after.
Yeah, so in the first session, it's not a hard process to register your magic. The point of the registration is so that you can't commit crimes with the magic without it being detectable. So basically, the magical brand that people would have, it would record for law enforcement purposes. Like if you cast an offensive spell on a civilian to kill them and loot them, it would know. Prevents banditry.
Gotcha.
But as long as you're using your spells lawfully in the defense of others, fighting monsters while unofficially sanctioned work, yeah, nobody will care. No fine. Yeah, you can use any pre-done background or you can customize it. Doesn't matter to me.
Gotcha.
And I will state that Valiskar represents the capital of this particular dread plane. There will be other settlements and other places for the party to adventure. You won't be forced to stay in the capital city at all times either. So,
right.
I don't want people to picture like for example, like Ravnica in the Magic the Gathering setting. You're not in a super city where everything takes place in a city.
Yeah, and I take it by the way that it's built on Law and Order, it's going to have kind of like an Arthurian type visual vibe to it.
Yeah, there's so everything in the Ravenloft series has a very gothic feel to it. This particular dread plane, and you're also not permanently bound to the dread plane specifically. You guys are in Ravenloft. There are other dread planes. There are planes where Law and Order are not remotely enforced or restricted or even adhered to. Traveling between the planes, for those who've never been to any of the dark planes, there's a mist at the border. The mist will allow the players to travel if they have a reason to travel, or you could find a particular group of travelers who the party will run into some of them. You can travel with them. They can freely travel the mists. Basically, if there's a purpose, like if you need to go visit Strahd for a reason, you could go to Barovia. If you need to go after Aslan Rex, you could go to Drakon. They exist. You would need a purpose why the mist would let you go there, or you need somebody to take you. But I needed to give you guys somewhere to start with, and I figured start you with somewhere with order.
Yeah, no, that's good with me.
I know not everyone was present when I first went over it, but I'll go over it right now while you're building. In the event that your character passes away before any of the party has access to resurrection mechanics, any kind of healing ability to bring back in case you're KO'd, you will resurrect with a curse. The realm itself might deny you passing, and you could be cursed. And some of the curses are funny. You could grow bat ears and have really good perception with hearing. And then everybody thinks you're a monster, and you'll have really bad charisma checks. You could go blind and then still see with hearing. Pretend you're Daredevil. That there's a whole table of them. We'd roll for it, see what you got. But yeah, there is the cursed mechanics of the realms. The party could also indenture itself to a church. Should anyone play a cleric, your deity would have to be chosen from the dark deities of the Dreadpounds. So there is basically a matching version of most of the good deities from the Forgotten Realms. So like the deity for most good clerics is the Morning Lord. It is a chaotic good vampire, ironically. It's a vampire. But it is viewed as the deity of good for worship.
Ability scores, how are we doing those?
You can do point buy if you want it more complicated. Standard array honestly is point buy with specific scaling, whichever you prefer. I'm going to say point buy, but if you want easy, just do standard array. If somebody wants to take 3 8s and a lot of 15s, they're welcome to do so. And if you give me a simple description of what you want the character to look like, I can generate artwork using Night Cafe for it, and then I'll make the tokens for it. We are going to primarily play using Foundry Virtual Tabletop. So everybody, when we are playing, you'll log in on, it'll have a simple web page applet. You'll log in, we'll stream the desktop for everybody. You can move your token around, your line of sight, everything will be based on where your token is. I'm going to turn off health bars on opponents. If your enemy gets, they call it bloodied. It puts like a heart with a bleeding blood drop on it. It means they're below half. That'll be the only kind of real sign you'll have how low they are. The only real kick the party will have to deal with, if you are knocked out, your saving throws for your death saves will be rolled in secret. So only I will know how close to passing away you are, to give a sense of urgency to help your wounded party members. So you could be about to get back up. You could roll a critical save and be 1 away from standing back up at 1 HP, fine, or you could be right about to pass away. Only the DM will know.
I like that. All right. So my character is gonna be an older human, grayish hair, dressed in modest clothes made from animal skins and and wielding a quarterstaff.
Sounds like a simple, traditional druid style.
Yep. And I believe I am done creating the character. Making a level 1 character is quick and easy.
Yes, it is.
And I think for druids, I don't know what they do for spells.
So they're like clerics. Their spells.
They know everything. They just prepare from.
They prepare. Yes. So they prepare from a reduced list, but they have access to the entire list. So I will drop in Discord just based off the simple description you gave me. I'll put it in the little chat thing we have. Tell me if you think that artwork works.
That works. I like that.
There you go. I will make a simple druid token from that then.
All right. Yeah, and character name is going to be Malik.
Put the name under it, and I'll name the token that. And then that will be your token.
Awesome.
Okay, so Jake, you'll have to let me know who is up next. Who wants to be? Is Dead Razor up next? I don't hear you, Jake.
You're muted, dude.
Yep, sorry.
I started talking before I put myself on stage, and then I was muted by the microphone. I'm just gonna go home. I'm already here.
Try again next year.
Sin City Knight or Elmtree? Who's up next?
Elm, go ahead.
All right.
How's it going? Sorry I'm late.
No worries. Any questions to start?
I'm a little rusty, so
No worries.
with me.
Hey, take your time.
All right, so I hit present. Is that right?
Yep. Present, and then the Foundry screen, or not Foundry screen, the D&D Beyond screen.
Alrighty. Do I have all these selected correctly?
Core rules, spanner rules. Yep, you're good.
Okay.
You can turn on optional class features if you want to use them. There'll be a side tab for it. You'll see them depending on what you're playing. Some of them are actually pretty good. Like druids and clerics have good optional features.
Okay.
For your hit points, to give everybody a little leeway, we're going to go with max. You're going to need it. So you're going to need it. So yeah, if you have a D10, you're getting 10. Don't worry.
So
you just set it for manual, and then when we do I'll adjust it if I have to. We'll give everybody their max HP. Okay. So it'll be whatever your class modifier dice is, plus your Constitution modifier is what you'll get every level up.
Okay.
You can ignore coin weight. You're fine. Yep.
All right. I think I'm going to go with monk on this round.
Okay.
What?
The comments. Somebody wants you to do an Asimir Warlock.
Do I really seem that depressed?
I laugh because it's like, yes, that right there is like, yes, let's do one of the great cliches. I think Amy wanted to play one at one point, like a year or two ago, and then the party talked her out of it and made her play a rogue.
Let's see.
Excuse me?
And to be fair, half of D&D is a cliche.
Yeah, it's just everybody wanting to be a cliche in one way or another. Thank you.
Like the one that I've always laughed at, the most cliche of cliches, but yet it's still the most.
Stuff with that.
It's the most popular. It's let's all play the loner rogue who is a street urchin who has no friends and wants to steal everything.
Right.
I feel personally attacked on that one.
I knew that was coming. I knew it. And then he'll choose street urchin as background.
That sounds like a you problem.
Once again, I feel personally attacked with that comment.
That one looks fun.
That's what happens when Jake gives me the ability to pop in and out.
Get the hell out, Dead Razor.
Put this down.
How would you build an Aragorn character? Human fighter ranger.
Yep.
That's how you would build it. You would take ranger first. You take fighter after.
Hermit would be the normal route to go with monk, but I think we'll go with noble this time around.
And there are houses of nobility in the varying neighboring kingdoms, so you could have ties and use that.
I think the ties might be a little stretched thin on this for what I'm thinking on the class.
That would be true if you left your nobility behind to become a monk. Yeah.
I'm better with my hands and staffs than I am with other weapons. What can I say?
I was even gonna say Gloomstalker too. He's got the whole thing posted there. Gloomstalker background, Outlander. Or
Any recommendations for a tool proficiency?
So I have a actual kit for you. Basically every tool being useful more than just the cliches that are in the handbook. I would say they're all good choices, except for probably the card playing game ones, unless you're going to gamble. If you're going to go in a tavern and try to gamble people out of their money, those are probably the only ones that would be useless.
Nah. Well, I just wanted to see if anyone from the chat wanted to recommend something. Thought that'd be a fun little thing there.
Well, your list there is all gaming sets. I thought you had herbalism tools or blacksmithing tools.
Well, these are just from the noble set.
Yeah, so you have basically a gaming recommendation. I guess I would say the dragon chess would probably be if you wanted to play nobles. Cards would be if you wanted to play in a tavern.
I think I'll go
Same with darts.
The dragon chess.
Oh, and I will say any foe that is not humanoid, bear, wolf, anything, the party has multiple options for things to do with it. You can skin it, you can get the meat off of it, you can try to take the bones out of it, you can try to perform alchemy on its eyes. If the party is willing to take the time, you have options. It's one of those, I will allow it. The question is, how successful will you be at it? What will the dice say? Yeah, Jake knows one of my favorite memes is the one from Community, where the teacher's got the big sombrero on, his feet are on the desk, and he just blurts out, "I'll allow it."
It's how crazy shit happens.
Yes, it is. It'll be one of those, be careful what you say you want to do as your action, because I'll always allow it. I live for the, I didn't care how big the room is. I said I cast Fireball. Okay. I'll allow it.
Hey, hon. Can you explain to your daughter?
Sorry, give me one moment.
Okay.
Why don't you go ahead and jump in there, Razor?
I got you. All right. Well, Malik, thank you for taking my race there, buddy.
He went human. His changeling comment.
Oh, he
was
did
for,
change, right?
Yeah, it was for the fact that he would be a shape-shifting druid.
All right. So, Kalen Masked Blade, Velis, a name worn, not known. I am gonna go so cliche as a rogue.
Are we doing
Only
street
because
urchin?
I really do like playing as rogues. And no crap from Jake on this one. All right. Level 1, max hit points, 8 points. Traits. Yeah, don't really have to worry about that. Wait. All right. Proficiency, acrobatics, athletics, deception, and sleight of hand. Oh, wait. We're going to go ahead and take that one out and go with stealth. I don't know why I was not thinking.
I was just about to sit here and smile
I'm
and
a
go,
rogue
he's
that has no points in stealth whatsoever.
A rogue that I can spot easily.
I look at you guys, I'm hiding behind a tree. Oh, let's go with deception since I'm going to be a changeling. Sneak attack, thieves can't. Oh, I'm a changeling, so let's go with some deep speech. I don't know how well any of these other ones are going to do around here. Oh. I guess I should be able to speak common, huh?
Might help.
Weapons mastery. All right.
Would be entertaining to watch you have to like speak in thieves can't to a party member to be translated to the rest of the party. That would be epic.
All right. So I'm going to take antimatter rifle. I mean, yeah. So
I assume that's in the homebrew stuff somewhere.
I mean,
No, that's a legitimate tool you can do. A legitimate weapon.
Seriously, it's legit
Yeah.
now. That is hilarious.
semi-automatic
nuts.
pistol,
Laser guns. Yep.
shotgun.
I was gonna say the hilarious part is going to be where are you going to find one in a medieval setting?
All right, here's my question to you. Would you allow me to dual wield sickles?
Yeah.
Yo.
They're not considerably harder to dual wield than short swords, so I don't see why they wouldn't be a versatile.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking more like dagger style.
Yeah, but I'm picturing it's a light enough weapon in my head. I'm like, yeah.
And then I'll take a hand crossbow. All right. Cool. And then background. We're a street urchin.
I knew it.
Actually, I already have my background. Let's see. He's a merc. He's a mercenary at this point. So, well, actually, he's a rogue. So I guess he'd kind of be a criminal too. All right. So, skill proficiencies. Persuasion. Athletics. Choose a tool.
Didn't you already take athletics before?
No, I dropped it in favor of stealth, remember?
Got it. Okay.
All right. Athletics. Choose a tool. I'm a changeling, so what do I need to decide a disguise kit for? What I do need is for my screen to scroll down. We're going to take Alchemist. All right. Ability scores. Increase 2 scores. Dexterity. No. Dexterity. Yeah. All right. Details. Physical okay. Do you want me to add all these right now, or do you want me to?
You can leave them. They're only going to appear on the sheet there. Like when I import to Foundry, you're just going to have your token, so it's not going to matter.
All right. Species. Wait a minute. That's
yeah. There should be the legacy version, and then somewhere there should be the current one.
changeling. Shifter. Ooh, that sounded awfully furry. Dallin, there's your turtle. Parrot? No. All right, I guess I will have to go with the legacy version. Of the changeling. All right. As an action, I can change my appearance and your voice. You determine the specifics of the changes, including your coloration, hair, length, and sex. You can also adjust your height and weight but not so much that your size changes.
Yeah, you can't go too small or large.
You
And I
can't
don't-
duplicate the appearance of a creature you've never seen, and you must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs you have. So I can't grow extra limbs.
You
All right.
can't become 4-armed and 8-legged spider monster.
Oh man, I'm not making a Chunkosaurus Rex. Changeling instincts. Oh. And 2 additional languages. All right, so we have common.
Yeah, you have common and rogue.
What is up with all of these? Wow.
Yeah, every kit adds like a bunch of languages.
Thrycreen, why are they taking characters now from video games? All right. All right, let's take Elvish. Oh my god. Let's converse with Gobos. All right, and then we're going to go with point buy. And we are going to take our dexterity all the way up. Then our charisma, intelligence. Yo, 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 yo. All right. Oh. No, we're going to dump that. We're going to bump that. Bump that. And instead of the daggers, they will be the sickles.
Yep, that's fine. That's still a common tool.
And we are good.
And you already gave me the artwork.
Yes, sir. And if anybody would like to see it, I can open it up so they get a good feel for the character. And there is Kalen Masked Blade. And I'm out. Thanks, guys.
Okay, so we could go back, or it'll be Jake's turn. There we go.
I'm ready. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. No worries.
Okay. Oops. Back to this one. All right. Noble. Dragon chest set. Skilled in history, persuasion, and performance. Choosing charisma and intelligence to be increased, respectively. Lawful neutral, not particularly faithful to any particular religion.
That's fine too.
Say,
I say, yeah, your lifestyle choice will only really matter when you're in an inn.
Yeah. Well, being from
Yep.
nobles.
Because when you're not in an inn, you're all going to be roughing it.
Oh, come on. Why are you doing this to me? It doesn't want to work for me.
We are experiencing technical difficulties.
Of course it is.
Will it let you just go back? Or no? Does it still give you the same thing?
Yeah, it's the same.
Try going to in your account, try going to the character select. It'll let you continue from where the character was. Okay, my characters.
Here we go.
Oh, it didn't save it. Okay.
Didn't save any of it. Cool. Well, let's try all this again, shall we?
At least we know what we're putting this time.
Right? Makes things a little easier. We're going with Monk. Became proficient with acrobatics, athletics, typical stuff. And never gone with this one before, bird pipes. So this should be interesting. Let's see, I'm going with noble. Dragon chess. Oh, I didn't pick this one last time.
So you might want to choose common.
Isn't common normally selected for everyone?
Yeah, they changed it in the newest edition so that party members weren't actually restricted to speak common.
Interesting.
Because you might be an elf who refuses to speak the language of the humans and you only want to speak Elvish. Why not allow it?
Fair. Okay.
I keep waiting for a party to have like one party member have to translate for other party members because they all refuse to speak to each other. I keep waiting for that day. There'll be the one wizard with like 12 languages and then like 5 party members who all don't speak something else in common.
All right, so the common folk love me for my kindness and generosity. However, I will not be caught dead in unsuitable accommodations.
Heaven forbid there's only a slummy inn.
Well, if it's slummy enough, I'd rather sleep in the dirt. Let's see. It is my duty to respect the authority of those above me, just as those below me must respect mine. Close enough, I guess. I'm in love with the heir of a family that my family despises. I'll go with that one. Let's see.
In fact, the world does revolve around me. I love that.
I was heavily considering that one, and that would make things very interesting with the
monk
race.
background.
Well, more specifically the race that I want to go with.
Yeah.
A prideful, narcissistic. Yeah. chose the alignment. I chose lawful neutral. Faith lifestyle. Comfortable. I already chose those. I believe, yeah. Yep. All right. Where's all the other stuff?
Dead Bather might have owned the other content.
Well, this is the one I wanted to go with anyway. For Tortle. Spoiler alert earlier.
Hey, Elm.
Rude.
Elm. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yep.
Okay. When you went in to create your character, did you click the group link? Or did you go in through D&D Beyond itself?
I selected the group link.
All right, it should be giving you that stuff because it's content shared to the group. So it shares all the books we have. So it should all be available. Everything that everybody owns is shared across the entire group.
Join with this character. Okay, let's try that. Okay, let's change it to the other
That's
one.
just you might
then.
have to change your screen. Did it fix the
Yeah.
problem?
I think so. Let me double check.
Okay. Just let me know.
Go to species. Yes, it did. So let's see if it's doing that. All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to change the screen. Close that one. There we are. There we go.
And I have a sample artwork option. One with massive prayer beads.
Have some kind of noble turtle suit on top of my outfit, if you can.
Give him armor for his armor.
No, it's not armor. It's just a very elegant, well-tailored suit. So I chose common before. What's the most common language other than common?
Probably Elvish would be the most common after it.
And probably have them choose Elvish. Size, medium. Perception for sure. Okay. And I was hoping they'd have something for names. About
Face looks a little bit more humanoidish.
yeah, it specifically says humanoid for the creature type.
For the new artwork I made, so there's more nobility to the robes, but his face looks more almost like a bald orc.
I'm okay with that. How about Spurkle? Kind of has a turtley ring to it, don't you think?
I always laughed. Wasn't Sylvester Stallone kept those? Remember from the movie Cuff and Link? He still has them.
Oh yeah.
He did an interview recently. Yeah, Cuff and Link, those two turtles. They're like this big now. They're like a lot bigger. He still has them. I was like, that makes me feel good knowing that he kept them from the movie all those years.
Right.
Cuff and Link have had a long and happy life.
All right. So I'm not familiar with the standard array.
Standard array, you get an 8, a 10, an 11. I got an 11, 12, 13, 15. So you get like one at each score almost across the array.
Ah, okay. So
Hey, you have more flexibility with point buy. But yeah, the standard array was created using point buy. It just guarantees you one at the highest and one at the lowest.
So is everyone going with the point buy more than anything else?
Most people have been doing point buy. The reason why you'd probably prefer point buy is you can have 2 dump stats if you really wanted to focus something. So you could have 2 8s, or you could be more balanced. You could have no 8s and have all 10s and just kind of flex better that way. It's up to you.
Makes sense.
I mean, it also depends if you're intending to be a purist. Are you going to stay monk the whole time? Or are you going to multi-class? If you're going to multi-class, it might be worth planning your stats for that now already.
I tend to be boring that way. Let's see. Constitution. Okay. Oh, I wanted dexterity to be by 1, not by 2.
Yeah, they can't see the character screen.
No?
Yeah, it went offline.
Oh,
There we go.
that's weird. All you could see was my beautifully ugly mug.
Yeah, all they could see is you and me rubbing our respective beards going,
Joke's on y'all. There's nothing actually happening. We're just trying to make our beards look even better. I'm gonna go with what was it? Wisdom. Wisdom is with +1 and dexterity for +2. So I did strength 10, dexterity 15, constitution 10, intelligence 8, wisdom 15, and charisma 13.
You'll be the Michelangelo of the group. Demanding pizza and using nunchucks.
All right. So might as well start with, let's see, for an item, I need to choose a musical instrument. There's that bird flute. Bird pipes. And
So did you choose a proficiency for any of those?
no, I didn't.
You'll have the tools. You could always roll just the nat d20 for it to use it.
I'm thinking woodcarver's tools.
So carpenter's tools? Or the woodworker one?
Woodcarvers.
You could always sit and whittle.
Yeah. If I'm that bored and nothing else to do.
Yep, and then you got your standard set of nobility. Ring. Proof of nobility. Yep, you're set.
So this is what I currently have in my...
Yeah, based on the choices you just made, that's how it made that inventory.
Okay.
Yeah, you're at the end. If you hit next, it would take you to the main sheet. Yep. Then you could view sheet, and then you're done. Which would make it Jake's turn, I believe.
What's up, fool? All right, Elm, I'm going to send you back down here. All right. Character sheet. Where? Oh, it's over here. Pay attention to the right screen. All right. So we're not using encumbrance, or we are using encumbrance?
You don't have to worry about encumbrance.
I would like a water clock, please. All right, so we've got a rogue, we got a druid, and we got a monk.
Correct.
I am going to go sorcerer. This is the updated one, right? I am weird. I like to work backwards. So we're doing standard array or point buy?
Your choice. Standard array is made out of point buy. You want a point buy? Go right ahead. I love seeing what people make.
It's a hard nope.
It's always so much more entertaining to watch somebody use point buy and then make a character with like 3 8s. Because I, as the DM, get to sit there and go, you have 3 things that you are going to be really bad at. I love it.
Let's get rid of that.
My favorite was it was a brother and sister that wanted to play D&D together. He was playing a barbarian and she was playing a druid. A druid with 3 dump stats and no athletics or acrobatics. Grappling her was the easiest thing I have ever done in my life.
Wow.
in every fight, she would get grappled, and then the barbarian brother would have to rescue her. It was like the easiest way to just take the druid out of the fight.
That's awesome. I halfway want to be a death sorcerer.
Considering where you are, it's not like there isn't an abundance
Maybe
of
I
death.
died once before.
Now, considering where you guys are, kind of a fitting story option.
I don't know what the hell is Maharandi. There's like
I didn't know what half of those languages were. They had to come from like kits or something.
Sorcerer core traits. Yeah. Do we have any other knowledge guys in the party?
From what I've seen, no.
Can go with religion. What is innate sorcery? An event in your past left an indelible mark on you, infusing you with a simmering magic. As a bonus action, you can release that magic for 1 minute, during which you gain the following benefits.
So it's one of the languages in Thay.
Okay.
Dead Raider posted it.
Oh, cool. That's oddly specific to have in the updated rules. You can use this feature twice. Long rest. That's cool. Okay, I want some kind of magical accident to be why I'm deaf.
We can work on that.
Siege.
Maybe I'll make you one of the magical experiments of Aslan Rex.
Sold. These are once per day. Cantrips are recastable. Always,
Yeah,
right?
cantrip is basically, they call it your level 0 spell. You can just fire it as your action. It's
Okay.
your equivalent of saying, I take attack and swing my sword. It's the caster version of that. Though definitely choose your cantrips wisely, because you only get, like, I think high level you have 5 of them. You really don't get a lot of choices on the cantrips without taking feats to get more of them. I like to think of them as like from the magical casting point of view. It's the spell you've cast 1,000 times. You can cast it in your sleep.
Well, I don't like that. I want to put it into charisma. It's disappointing. Let's go and nope. Can I put it in both? Can I do? Oh. I think I'm a better wizard than I'm a sorcerer. So this does not give me any stat bonuses, does it?
If you're playing the legacy one, they're pre-chosen. I think you could choose what they are if you're using the current rules, which is how they set it up. So yeah, your species no longer gives them to you directly. You have to. That's what that pull down was for.
Oh, okay. I thought that was under background.
Yeah, it used to be one of those arguments people had why it was why one of the dwarves was always so popular, because a dwarf had better pre-done stats than most other races in the original builds. You could have like 2 constitution and like 1 anything as one of the dwarf types.
Sweet. And I gotta pick. Oh, I gotta pick. Dragonborn name generator.
Oh, and I will state one clarification. When you meet somebody important, odds are I made a full character sheet for them. They're not just commoner in a reskin. So yeah, be careful who you pick fights with. You might find out that the bartender used to be a barbarian.
Nice. My name is Mildias Morhizar. That is the only time I will attempt to pronounce that. All right.
Millhouse.
What?
Millhouse.
Oh, God. All right. I need 4 more cantrips and 2 more. Does this not give me first level spells yet?
Yeah, I think that's how you choose them for the preparation.
Oh, right. Sorcerer just has them.
Yeah, because the wizard has the book and can learn all of them. The sorcerer just goes, I know this.
Right. What does Booming Blade do? Finish a weapon used in the spell's casting, we can melee attack. 1 feet on a hit, target suffers. One effects becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of your next turn. Okay. Just a thought. Yeah. That seems aggressively fun.
Yeah, Hawken always takes prestidigitation to doodle on people's faces.
Ha! Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Sword burst. Create a momentary circle of spectral blades that sweep around you. All the creatures in 5 feet, dex or take d6 damage. We have a druid and a monk and a rogue in play in the game.
Yep.
If I'm up front fighting, something's going horribly wrong already.
Yeah, you probably got ambushed, or the rest of the party has already been waylaid.
Like,
one thing you'll notice on nearly all cantrips, it's either an attack roll or it's a DC something saving throw against your spell attack. One problem you'll notice on most of the saving throw ones, if they save, they take nothing. So it's the same as like having a 2-hit modifier. You're gambling on hitting them or not.
Gotcha. You know what? I'm going to take Acid Splash. And then let's go to, I get 2 first level spells. Do you have Charm Person? Yeah. Yeah. Cool. I believe I am done.
If you give me a quick description, I could try to make artwork, unless you want to do your own.
I will allow you to do it. I'm going to be a red dragonborn. I don't wear tons in the way of armor. Probably sleek cloak. What's the complementary color to red? Is it red? Complementary color is green. So I'll wear green robes. Probably studious, maybe glasses. Maybe a cute hat.
But let's see what it comes up with. This is probably going to be quite entertaining.
Let's see what it's got. Gives me a Mickey Mouse hat.
MIC.
KEY.
MOUSD. Elm, I recognize that you're in a place with like sound dampening stuff, but I swear it looks like you're in the bathroom. Like
It is
you're
a
in toilet
relatively
stall.
small area.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay, you're going to be very entertained by this. Here you go.
Oh, this ought to be interesting.
Honestly, I dig it.
He 100% almost looks like a little kobold wizard like that. It's just perfect. It's like Harry Potter meets a dragon wizard.
I like it.
That's cool. I didn't get to see mine. Can you show mine again?
They're just posted above it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Why does the war turtle look like something out of like Dragon Ball Z?
I know, right?
I know. Yeah,
Like
the
all
first,
of a sudden,
the
I'm looking
first
at
take on it was like the shell was a lot bigger, but then because it locked in on the word turtle, it gave him 4 legs. So I was like, I need to redo that and not put so much emphasis on turtle because he did not understand the species. It was like, what is a turtle? I'm like, think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Yeah.
Humanoid.
Be funny.
Yeah, I had to emphasize the humanoid part and the 2-leg part for it to get that far.
You should have just gave him 4 damn legs. That'd have been hilarious. Do you know how
Yes.
many extra attacks you get as a monk?
Yeah, you can just go crazy kicking.
Hey, that's a great way to fight.
Listen, way back when we played the Saga to Star Wars, I built a Battlemaster Kudruji, and they had abilities where you, depending on the number of arms you had extra attacks. Kudruji has 4 arms. I walked into battles and just I General Grievous people to death. It was so much fun.
I can at least see the logic of it. So I'm just going to keep punching because I have spare arms. Just go nuts.
Agreed. Got anything else for us, Bruckner?
No, that's it. When we start, you'll be starting. So I literally have 8 horror one-shots. So I'm just going to incorporate each one-shot into the lore of where you are, assuming the party takes the breadcrumbs. I don't railroad the party. If the party hears about a mission and goes, we don't want to do that, I ain't making you do it. Go off and do something silly.
where's the fun in being God?
Oh, trust me. The lawgiver, which is the title I took, yeah, he's the lawful evil god of law and order. Yeah, there's
You
going to
will
be a
go
lot
there.
there's a lot of things that are going to go horribly wrong when you don't go places.
I turn to the right. You continue to turn to the right until you're facing left.
Yeah, you turn to the right, and there's a sign that says, go the other way. I choose to ignore the sign. You are teleported the other way.
A cloud drops out of the sky with a sign that says U-turn.
Yes.
Oh, nice Mario
Big
Kart
old-
reference.
Big old window appears in the sky, recalculating.
A portal appears in front of you. It is the hallway behind you.
Make a U-turn in 180 feet.
That sounds like, I don't know, fucking Hey Arnold with helium.
Turn left now.
All
You're
right,
on the left.
I petition the group. Dead Razor needs to play a pixie now.
I have a pixie barbarian in my back pocket.
Why is it
doesn't
not
that
in your
surprise
front
me?
pocket now?
Yeah. Why is it not in the front pocket?
Because then it would look way too erotic.
Why is it
Is that a
wiggling?
pixie in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Yes and yes.
Oh, dear
Colin,
God.
I gotta talk to your brother, man.
God, Jesus Christ. Even Malik's not disturbed about very much. Malik's even over there going, what the hell?
All right. Well, guys, if that is all we got tonight,
Just taking
we
it
will
all in
begin-
stride.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. Did I miss something?
He said he was
You're
taking
good.
it all in
Continue.
stride.
Oh, I think you said that's what I'm going to strive. I'm like, huh? All right, guys. That are our characters: sorcerer, rogue, monk, and druid. We start in 2 weeks on February 20th, and we'll see you all next time, folks.
Real quick question, Malik, are you from the planet Druidia?
It's going
Damn.
plaid. We're
No.
going to hell.
Deuces.
All right. See you all next time. Stay nerdy, y'all. Hey, thanks for joining our live. If you love video gaming, hit subscribe. If you love nerdy stuff, hit subscribe. If you love talking to other like-minded nerds about things you're passionate about, hit subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell us what you like. Hit that like, ring that bell so you get notified whenever we go live or drop new content. Because we're kind of doing a little bit of everything here at the Nerd Network. Gaming, Star Trek, Star Wars, Marvel. We're watching through all of Star Trek right now on Trek Tuesdays. And we're getting ready to play a couple of tabletop RPGs here on live stream. If you want to go along for the ride, hit subscribe. We'll see you next time. Have a good night.